Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sampling Samples. Today we're going to be looking at the niche house of Micallef, or better known as M. Micallef. This is actually a house that I absolutely adore. It's a house that's actually swept under the rug as far as our YouTube fragrance community. Nobody really speaks about the fragrance house. Personally, for me, I don't own any bottles. There's actually a spot right here that I'd like to have a few bottles from the Micallef house. I'm keeping my eye on it, or I'd say my nose on this brand. I've tested several from the brand. There's a lot on my to buy list, and there's a lot of them that are to sample list. And this is one of them. This is actually Aoud from the house of Micallef. So let's take a look at the big notes. The big notes, of course, I'm expecting lots of Aoud because the name is Aoud. There is some Aoud in here, so that is one of the big notes. The other big notes to my nose, again, are honey and cinnamon. So Aoud, honey, and cinnamon. Usually those notes are in the forefront of notes that I'm looking for in a fragrance. When I see that in the big note breakdown, and I see that, a lot of people are saying these are the prominent notes in a fragrance, most likely I'm going to love a fragrance. Honey, I love honey as far as what it gives me as a syrupy, almost sweetness to a fragrance. Cinnamon, you guys know I love cinnamon. And Aoud, I love Aoud. Aoud, when well done, does the trick for me. So my impressions of Aoud by Micallef, the first thing that came to mind when smelling Aoud was, what kind of Aoud will I be getting? There's a lot of different kind of Ouds in our fragrance game now, especially since it's getting a little more popular. We'll say there's like a westernized Oud out there that's kind of a little more tame, a little less abrupt. This Oud did not disappoint, guys. It was solid, and I'd put it on par with an Oud from like Montal. So it's Montal like Oud as far as, kind of like an easier Oud to really appreciate. Montal Ouds are actually pretty decent. It's not the best in the game, but they are pretty good. So I would put this as on par as far as Montal Oud. Kind of like the kind of Oud that you'd smell from Montal's Black Oud. Really, really good stuff. The blend starts off with that solid Oud note that envelops the scent. It's the backbone of the scent, which I come to expect from a fragrance that's called Oud. That's paired with a solid spice of cinnamon. Beautiful. After the first hour, the honey pops up and adds sweetness to the scent with a soft little woody tone to the fragrance. There's a little bit of sandalwood in here. Again, Oud kind of gives you that wood also. Oud has that familiar DNA that I've smelt in a lot of Oud-based scents. With the Oud, there's rose also in here. There's that Oud-rose combo that you smell quite a bit in a lot of fragrances. You get a little bit of that in here. A little pinch of saffron. I know saffron goes well with Oud and rose. And a lot of Montals actually have that kind of Oud, rose, saffron combo. But the other notes, namely the cinnamon and honey, make this one a little more unique from your run-of-the-mill Oud, rose combo. Actually a solid overall scent for me. Staying power, this one, longevity was subpar. That's the one thing. A lot of Oud-based fragrances just shout. This one did not shout. You get 4 to 6 hours as far as longevity goes. Projection was average at best, so there's a little knock to this fragrance. It really wasn't a showstopper as far as staying power goes. But good quality of notes. I really felt like Micallef did put some good quality notes in here. It blends very, very well, so an excellent blend in the fragrance. The bad, not the best Oud in the game. Again, it's like your run-of-the-mill Oud that you're going to be smelling from like a Montal or a lot of these Oud-based fragrances that are coming out in the recent few years. And this is nothing a Montal has not done, and it's lacking a little bit of staying power also. So if you're looking into a Montal fragrance and this Micallef as far as an Oud-based fragrance, you might tend to go with the Montal just because it gives you more bang for your buck as far as staying power goes. Unfortunately. Final take, is this bottle worthy another sample or a pass? I'm gonna give Oud another sample. I've sampled this a few times, but I'm still, I really like the cinnamon and honey. I really want it to be a little more pronounced in this fragrance, even though it is one of the big notes in the fragrance. I really want it to show me something a little more. So I'm going to try another sample of it and see if it's a winner for me. As far as star rating, 1, of course, trash can, and then, of course, 5, put the bottle right here, right now. This is going to get a 4-star rating, guys, from me. It really is something that you should test out. Definitely should get a sample. It's not blow away 5 stars right away, but it's very, very solid from the house of Micallef. So guys, let me know what you guys think of Aoud by Micallef. If you've smelt it before, you've tested it, you own a bottle, you don't like it, you love it. I love to hear your comments below and see what you guys think about this fragrance. Thanks for watching YouTube. Have a good